Today, we're talking about a topic that affects us all, the economy. When the economy is strong, it means more job opportunities, higher wages, and overall prosperity. But when the economy is heading in the wrong direction, it can bring uncertainty, reduced opportunities, and even financial hardship. So, how do you know when the economy is going down like a rocket? Well, there are certain signs and indicators that can give us a clue. In this video, we're going to be discussing 10 of these signs and what they mean for the economy and for us. We'll be discussing topics like the decrease in gross domestic product, rise in unemployment rate, decline in housing market, and many more. This video is for informational purposes only and is not intended as investment advice. We always recommend doing your own research and consulting with a financial professional before making any investment decisions. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's dive into the 10 signs that the economy is going down like a rocket. 1. One of the most telling signs that an economy is heading in the wrong direction is a decrease in gross domestic product, GDP. GDP is the value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders and is considered one of the most comprehensive indicators of a country's economic performance. A decrease in GDP is an indicator that the economy is producing less, which in turn means that the standard of living is declining. The decline in GDP can be due to a variety of factors, including decreased consumer spending, declining business investment, and a decrease in foreign investment. When consumers are spending less money, businesses are likely to cut back on production, leading to a decrease in economic activity. A decrease in GDP can also have a negative impact on the unemployment rate. When businesses are cutting back on production, they may also be laying off employees, leading to a rise in unemployment. This in turn can lead to a decline in consumer spending, creating a vicious cycle of economic decline. It's important to keep an eye on the GDP figures and any signs of a decline. A decrease in GDP is a strong indicator that the economy is headed in the wrong direction and that it's time to take action to address the underlying issues. Policymakers, business leaders, and individuals alike should take steps to improve economic conditions and restore confidence in the market in order to prevent a further decline in GDP and protect the economy. 2. The rise in the unemployment rate is another sign of economic crisis. Unemployment is a measure of the percentage of the labor force that is without work but actively seeking employment. When the unemployment rate is high, it means that many people are unable to find work and are struggling to make ends meet. A rise in unemployment can be caused by a number of factors, including decreased business investment, declining consumer spending, and a decrease in economic activity. When businesses are cutting back on investment and production, they may also lay off employees, leading to a rise in unemployment. In addition, when consumers are spending less money, businesses may also cut back on hiring, exacerbating the rise in unemployment. The effects of high unemployment can also be devastating to both individuals and the economy as a whole. Unemployment can lead to poverty, homelessness, and a decline in consumer spending, which in turn can further weaken the economy. It can also lead to a decrease in consumer confidence, which can further exacerbate the decline in the economy. 3. A decrease in consumer spending is another key indicator that the economy may be headed in the wrong direction. Consumer spending refers to the amount of money that individuals spend on goods and services, and it is a critical component of economic growth. When consumer spending decreases, businesses may also cut back on production and investment, leading to a decline in economic activity. There are a variety of factors that can lead to a decrease in consumer spending, including high levels of unemployment, declining wages, and rising costs of living. When people are unemployed or underemployed, they have less money to spend, which can lead to a decline in consumer spending. In addition, when wages are stagnant or declining, people may be less likely to spend money on non-essential items, further decreasing consumer spending. The effects of a decrease in consumer spending can be far-reaching and can have a significant impact on the economy. For example, decreased consumer spending can lead to a decline in business investment, as businesses may be less likely to expand or hire new employees when they see a decrease in demand for their products or services. 4. Okay, so let's talk about one of the telltale signs that the economy is in trouble: an increase in national debt. National debt is the amount of money that a country owes to its creditors, and when it starts to go up, it can be a real red flag. There are a lot of reasons why national debt can increase, but one of the big ones is a lack of government revenue. If the government is spending more money than it's bringing in, then it has to borrow money to make up the difference, which leads to an increase in national debt. Now, a little bit of debt is normal and expected, but when the national debt starts to skyrocket, it can be a real problem. That's because a huge amount of debt can put a lot of pressure on the economy, making it harder for the government to pay its bills and fund important programs. It can also make it more expensive for the government to borrow money in the future, which can lead to even more debt. And all of this debt can have real consequences for regular people too. When the government has to pay back all the money that it's borrowed, it often means higher taxes or cuts to important programs like healthcare, education, and more. So, what can be done about it? Well, the best way to tackle the national debt is to get government revenue up and spending under control. That might mean finding ways to increase taxes, cutting spending on things that aren't as important, or a combination of both. It's definitely not an easy problem to solve, but it's an important one to tackle if we want to keep the economy strong and stable. 5. Another sign that the economy may be in trouble is a weakening of the national currency. The value of a country's currency is determined by many factors, including the strength of its economy, government debt, and interest rates. When the economy is strong and stable, the currency is typically strong as well. However, when the economy is struggling, the value of the currency can decline. A weakening of the national currency can have a number of negative effects. For example, it can make exports more expensive and less competitive, which can hurt the country's ability to sell goods and services to other countries. It can also make imports cheaper, which can be good for consumers but can hurt domestic producers and manufacturers. 6. The decline in the housing market is another key indicator that the economy may be headed in the wrong direction. The housing market is a crucial component of the economy, as it provides people with a place to live, creates jobs in construction and related industries, and provides investment opportunities. A decline in the housing market can be caused by a number of factors, including high interest rates, declining property values, and rising costs of living. When people are unable to afford homes, they may be forced to rent or live with family and friends, which can reduce demand for housing and lead to a decline in the housing market. The effects of a decline in the housing market can be far-reaching and can have a significant impact on the economy. For example, increased demand for housing can lead to a decline in construction and related industries, as fewer homes are being built and sold. In addition, declining property values can reduce consumer confidence, leading people to cut back on spending and save more, further slowing economic activity. 7. The stock market is a barometer of the health of the economy, and a decrease in stock market performance can be a sign that things are not going well. The stock market reflects the value of publicly traded companies, and when those values decline, it can be a signal that investors are losing confidence in the economy. There are many reasons why the stock market can perform poorly, including economic uncertainty, rising interest rates, and political turmoil. When the stock market declines, it can have a ripple effect throughout the economy, as people become more cautious about spending and investing. 8. Inflation and rising costs of living are other important indicators that the economy isn't in positive side for the time. Inflation is the general increase in the price of goods and services over time, and it can be caused by a number of factors, including rising production costs, increased demand, and monetary policies. When inflation is high, it can lead to a rise in the cost of living, as people have to pay for more things they need. This can put a strain on household budgets and lead to a reduction in consumer spending, which can slow down economic activity. 9. Reduction in foreign investment is another red flag. Foreign investment refers to investment by individuals, businesses, or governments from other countries into the economy. This investment can help to fund new projects, create jobs, and spur economic growth. When foreign investment decreases, it can be a sign that investors are losing confidence in the economy or that other countries are becoming more attractive destinations for investment. This reduction in investment can lead to a slowdown in economic activity as businesses struggle to access capital and funding for new projects. In addition, decreased foreign investment can also make it more difficult for businesses to compete in the global marketplace, as they may not have access to the same resources and technologies as their competitors. This, in turn, can reduce the overall competitiveness of the economy, making it less attractive to foreign investors. 10. A decrease in business investment and expansion is another warning sign that the economy may be on the decline. Business investment refers to the funds that businesses allocate towards new projects, technology, and equipment, and it is a key driver of economic growth. When businesses reduce their investment, it can be a sign that they are losing confidence in the future of the economy, or that they are facing economic uncertainty and other challenges. This reduction in investment can lead to a slowdown in economic activity, as businesses struggle to access capital and funding for new projects. And there you have it, folks. 10 signs economy is going down like a rocket. We hope this video has been informative and helpful for you. If you have any questions or would like to share your thoughts, leave a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content from our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.